Hello, everyone, and welcome to Suddenly Saturday. And it is a suddenly Saturday. And my name is Fonnie D, and I channel the cards. And what comes to me, it flies out. It is want to be seen, and it is from the collective. All of my readings are collective now. We are becoming one with our conscious, and our heart is full of our source, our creator. The beautiful oils on our skin are part of the creator. We are all one, but yet we have that one little special sparkle that can only be ours. So you can't pretend and be somebody else because you will be identified. And today is 9/6 of 2025. I can't believe we're already there. And it's a 24 and it comes out to a 6. So 6 is an interesting number. It will tell you what you need to hear. So we've got some cards that we wanted to mount. Okay? And it was interesting. See how my glasses are? I decided to leave them now because that's the kind of week I've had. Looking for something, it's right there, but I look everywhere else. And there they are. And oh gosh, there they are. It's been a really whacked out week for me. I don't know about you guys, but when you are known to be able to do what I do and what other people can do, they don't like that too much. So I kind of had to do a clean sweep of just me for like 3 or 4 days because it wiped me out. The first card that came out is 31, Embrace Change. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. It's getting us ready for the change. Yes, there's going to be an amazing change coming through all of us. And now, at this point in my life, yes, I'm kind of a teacher in spirituality, but there's so many beautiful other people that are different from me, and they're showing you their spirituality. And you can critique your spirituality, maybe with a few things that I said or the other beautiful person said, and we're all kind of right because as long as it's beautiful and it's made by our creator source and all of our brothers and sisters, and it's beautiful for the world, that's what we want. So yeah, she look at her, she's going. It's just a beautiful card. I mean, all the tree up here is doing the heart with the fingers, and the light is shining beautiful. We need things like that right now as we're wow. And then I just realized this other card. Okay, we are three we got, which is divine and it's transformation. I journey within to meet my higher self and to final truth and happiness. That did happen. I mean, that was my crazy part of the week because I remember sitting at my computer or when I was out feeding the birds or something, I start hearing these. It sounded like little voices. It sounded like people, like off in a distance, and they were talking. But I really, when I turn around, there's nobody there, and I didn't know what they were saying. And yeah, it was kind of weird. It didn't really freak me out, but I just couldn't understand why it was coming through. And what was interesting is I heard my father say, and he hadn't said it in a long time, you got this kiddo. And I'm thinking, he is trying to help. And I was so heartfelt with gratitude that my dad reached out to me. And I needed that. I journey within to meet my higher self. Yeah. I asked my higher self. I asked a lot of people, we need a little love right here, right now. We need to know that we're right. Because this portal right here, uh, to me, and I don't like scary things, looks like the boogeyman's lair. I don't think I'd go in there. I'll go in this one. But with this one, it might be a trick. We don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like a trick. It's a full moon, the birds are out, the little hearts on the thing. But you know what? It could be a trick. So this is the transformation and the embrace, moving, and see, this is the way the cards are coming out. She's going for it. And she's pausing and kind of looking back. Like, should I? She's questioning herself and she's full throttle. I'm here. And what was interesting about those cards is the 38, which is an 11. It's power number. Forest, frolic, maiden. I acknowledge my inner child and open my heart to the joy she brings. So we're supposed to admire the beauty from the little forest girl, the squirrels watching her, and the mushrooms are coming up, and the little beautiful things, and she's dancing. So she is making decisions, but she's actually trying to have fun with it because your inner child has to kind of come out too. You can't be so serious all the time because then you might be going too much dark. And you don't want to go maybe too much of this because then you might be too busy just doing this and nothing else. You gotta kind of look at different perceptions on these cards. That kind of remind me of what went on with me on the weekend. It was like I would have rather had this, and like I was in this, and then I was running for this. So yeah, we all have those moments in life where we just like, oh, that's me triggered, and I'm just talking to myself. And then we got with the telepathic oracle card, clarity. Take a moment to think about your situation to figure it out. We are one with nature, whether we believe it or not. I don't care. I mean, I don't care if you believe it or not. I do care about my family. I mean, I love y'all, and I want you to realize, and I want you to slow down and let people talk and listen like me, observing. I some people said, "Did you didn't come over, just you heard that?" No, I didn't. So it actually was something maybe about me, and I didn't hear it because I have learned to block that out. And sometimes it's hard to block things out, but I look at it this way: if I don't block it out, it will come into my world, and I don't want it in my world. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. And I don't. I'm not out for doing any harm to anyone. That's just me. Okay. You know, this tree is really kind of cool. It's got steps and everything. It's like a giant tree house. Ooh, that'd be cool. A giant tree house. I'm doing it. Ooh, he's got a face too. He's so cute. Okay. That's clarity, and that is something we really have to do with our life. I mean, we have to. I had to do that quite a few times this last few weeks. It's just, it's, and this card really got to me because it was like, oh my gosh, where there is hope, don't believe that past defeats or disappointments will keep you from succeeding. True success grows from the lessons. A hopeful heart never gives up. You know, I said to my husband a few days ago, I said, I don't even know if I'm making a difference in anybody's world. It's for me too, because I needed a difference in my world. I needed to come on somewhere and let it out, see what I was doing, get different perceptions, and kind of look at it more in meditating and stuff, and the clarity. And this is actually kind of taken me on a journey because this is all the aspects of the differenceness, the differences. That doesn't make sense. The differences of us. And it's really, this is where I am right now. And I don't think we should deserve disappointments for the rest of our life. I think people have suffered enough in this world for things, and it's just sad. So anyway, that was usually I take one of those cards, but that came out so different that I had to read it because we've got a lot going on in our world. We don't see it every day, but it's there. Okay, now the Soul Helper Oracle is a very good deep dive, and I was thinking of actually this card for the last week and a half. And I thought to myself, is that happening to me? I mean, because I was thinking of that card. That card was on my mind. And it's an 18, which goes into it's a 9. Lost in the ruins of the past. Find the way to the present moment and live. I'm really not hooked on the past. It's just she's all alone. Does she have anybody waiting for her? Or is she just deciding and she can't decide? And because there's nobody there. Find the way to the present moment and live. You are a traveler on the path of your soul. You will need all your courage as you are following the light of your heart into an uncertain future. However, you have now drawn the card, and it is a very important card, an important sign. You have become lost in the ruins of the past, in ruins that are the remnants of an unpleasant or difficult time. You have looked back too often, and instead of you forward at times, trapped in a place in the past that should have long since ceased to exert power over you. Yeah, over your life. Even if you could go back, you would find yourself alone and deserted. You would have not met anyone there. So what is it that you seek in these silent ruins that can offer you unity, loneliness, and bitterness? Symbolizes all of your missed opportunities, but you cannot restore them now. They are they are. These glasses are horrible. Okay. Gotta change glasses there. Either that or my eyes are just going bad from laying out in the sun all the time. Okay. Time to book with it. Okay, let's try this again. They are what they are. If your lineage are there, you will begin to see your life as meaningless and sad, when it is really a wonderful and magical adventure. Feel the light of your heart and hear the sound of your soul. Continue on your path to discover endless possibilities, new adventures, new encounters, and even a new love. If you live in the light portal of the presence, your eyes firmly fixed on the future, you will be on the path of your soul. Leave the past behind and find your way back to the present. It is now important to forgive yourself and continue your journey, your gaze fixed firmly ahead. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animal is the mouse, the herbal essence is lemon, the healing crystal is the black opal, and the number is 9. Um, this this card really gets me because it can happen. And it reminds me of a movie with Robin Williams in it, and he had to go down to a bad place to save his wife. And she was stuck in depression and had herself stuck in something like this. It just it's just a really good thing, kind of like this. This is what she was stuck in because she just couldn't live without him. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the story, but yeah, this one is a very scary, depressive thing. And if you are depression, you might want to take a look at something that'll calm it, and don't go down that hallway. You're not there yet. You're okay. That's a trigger moment, and if you're seeing and feeling that, I would go a different direction. But I would take places that you could think and meditate and clear your mind, because your mind is the one that's playing tricks on with you like this. Now, we got the 9. So let's see what the 9 is. Yeah, the 9 reveals that you have something new to learn. Be open, receptive, and curious enough to seek it out. You will then find wisdom and unconditional, deep healing love. Number 9 will help you reach a point of completion so that you can turn your attention to the mysteries of the unknown and the new. Its energy field is indestructible without being inflexible. Number 9 always remains true to itself. 9 plus 9 equals 18, whose digits add up to 9. 9 times 9 is 81, whose digits add up to 9. Multiply any number by 9, then add the 2 digits of the resulting number together, and they always add up to 9. It is almost as if it has absorbed every other number through the calculations. 9 teaches you how to do this, to accept the powers offered to you in order to achieve perfection. This number is fulfillment and completion, but also a beginning and an end. I agree with that, the beginning and the end, because her end actually her end started her beginning again. If that makes sense to you. So yeah, that was kind of crazy. And we had a 6. That was our day for our what day it is. So I'm gonna read the 6 because that has some meaning too. Number 6 reveals that uniting and attracting forces are now flowing into you. Make use of them to bring ideas and dreams to fruition. You will find courage and unusual inner strength. Take a step forward and do not allow anything or anyone to stand in your way. You will be a conduit for the creation of the new. The numbers energy field is all about balance and the merging of opposing energies. It brings you health, happiness, profit, and fulfillment of dreams. That's a good one for today. The 6, and I'm all for beautiful dreams that we need to have. Um, Hope the weather's good where you are because it's really hot where we are. We've been laying out, so it's actually nice. It's not too hot. Well, it's too hot for a lot of people, but not me. I love the heat. Okay, we had a few messenger oracles that so wanted to come out and play. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah. Uh, the first card we got was Seek Your Destiny. And I really like this. The tree has the eye of the sky, and there's a little door down there, and it's his destiny. But the cat wants to show me that you can go into it and you're safe because he is halfway in and halfway out, and he shows the stars. What he's telling us is that we can go there. Seek your destiny. You have purpose and reason for being. You could have one or even several destinies. Are you afraid to believe in destiny because others may laugh? Don't be. It could be as simple as taking a moment to look within and discover those things that you lost most, love most passionately, and to bring them out into the light. But you will never know if you are afraid to step through the doorway and see what's on the other side. Trust that everything you hope and dream of will be there waiting for you. Uh, I I like that. It's kind of interesting because I've been seeing all of this and all of us be rewound. I see our whole world is being reset. I went to the grocery store today, and all they're doing basically is redoing everything. Like prices are coming down, and our gas is coming down, and I'm looking at little things. I, I don't trust the whole situation, but we'll see what happens. I've seen this card, and it was interesting because that's what I felt like. Love without condition. She is just so cute. Do you often find it easier to give advice to others whilst hiding from the truth? That the advice you give is advice that you yourself neglect to follow? Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I'm sure if all of us look into our past and look into our vision, we probably are mostly guilty. And it's not by being mean, it's because you want to help somebody. Do you find it easier to nurture others and show them you find it easier kindness and compassion? It is time to be kind and gentle with yourself, to love you, strengthen and weaknesses, without reservation or condition. Nurture yourself, be kind to yourself, for you are deserving of the same unconditional care and love that you give to others. That doesn't always happen that way, but we would love it if it happened that way because she's by the beautiful stream with the dragonflies. I love dragonflies. And daisies and little mushrooms. And look at the butterfly in her hand. I had a butterfly land on me twice the other day. It's like, wow, that's crazy. I love them. I even want the dragonflies to land on me. The ones in Pennsylvania, they bite. The ones down here don't bite. Ah, okay, I love that. So we want to love without conditions. Well, I don't marry a man that's not rich enough. That's a condition. I don't marry a woman that doesn't have any money. There's your condition again. I mean, there's always a condition. What happened to just love at first sight or just love, I want to take care of you or whatever? They don't make men like that anymore. That went out with my daddy. Let's see. Stay strong. Life will present you with many trials. Life will bring you times of joy, but also times of suffering, like the weather. It can be unpredictable, harsh, and cruel, but you can endure all that comes. Know when to resist and know when to let go. Know that sometimes you will lose, but that loss can make you stronger at the core. Stay strong with hope and faith. You can endure all. And you know how this dragon looks really scary and stuff. He's probably a pussycat. Um, he's changing from blue to green. And that's not the opposite. He's going blue because he's been green. And this is where he is changing his color. He's not going to be the mean green guy. He's going to be easygoing blue. It's helping him stay strong. So yeah, when we seek our destination and we get the card love without conditions, and then we get the card stay strong, I would listen to it because there's a lot of conditions people put on people. And then it's showing you they didn't love you in the first place. Now, I never really thought that, you said in school, oh, they were rich, da 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 da. But I never really noticed that people were picking, our young kids were picking the richer people because they didn't want to be poor. No, I just never paid attention to it, I guess. Okay, we have a number 11. We have a lot of masterminds coming up. Be patient. It will come. Sun, manifestation, power. The hell is that? Oh, 1111. I've been seeing 1111 everywhere. And this is the sun. For Leo, for me. Manifesting power, masculine energy. I trust in my power to manifest my desires. Now is the time to fully realize that just like the sun, you are a powerful creator. Trust in this fiery and passionate energy that exists within your deepest core. We are all reflections of nature and possession qualities of the sun. Charismatic of the ultimate potential of the healed masculine energy. Are you tapping into the center of unlimited creative energy and power, it's available to you. Now is a potent time for you to take physical and metaphysical actions on your desires. They are moving closer to you. Stop overthinking and overanalyzing, which cause stagnation. Feel embodied, express. If you have pulled this card, it could also be a sign that you have been harnessing your yang energy and the future of your labor are very ripe. You have done well, and it's time to trust in your efforts. You have balanced your energies of masculine and feminine, and it has unlocked so many power within you. When yin and yang are united, the power of creation is in your hands. Manifests are coming. Solar deities such as the Egyptian Ra, meaning sun, have been whipped since antiquity. Ra was known as the self-created one, who embodied the living sun. Symbolic many yogis do sun salutations. I'm sorry. This one medicine I'm taking makes my mouth so dry. No, it's not cotton mouth. I heard that. uh, yeah, but the solar deity such chips. Mm. Waking every day as an energized sequence of possess that honors and limits our stars. Take some time to invite and channel this power into your existence. Face towards the sun and deeply breathe its pulsating force into your being. Hold this breath while you visualize and feel your mind, body, and your spirit radiating with ignorant energy. Oh, that's weird. And electrifying you all the way to your fingertips. When you're ready to exhale, feel fatigue, self-doubt, and powerless, leaving your being, visualize a weak, dull energy evaporating and disappearing away from you. Intuitively repeat this process as needed. Yeah, that's it was really weird because I seen a lady was getting something at the pharmacy. It was over the counter or something. And she had to buy it. It's normally over the counter, but she had to buy it back there. And she said that she was um, depleted on vitamin C and D and something else. And I thought, she's probably in her late 60s, early 70s, and she was pale white. I don't know if it's the synthetic sun or nobody's getting out in the sun anymore. My husband's noticed that because we don't live right smack near the ocean. We live about 20 minutes to a half hour from the ocean. And they're not getting the sun that they need. They're not getting like orange juice. We got orange juice. We have orange juice there. Um, we've been trying to eat healthier. Our dogs eat homemade food. We feed them. We don't buy them bag kibbles because it's not good for you. There's a lot of things we changed out of our life. It's toxic stuff. things we were putting on our counters, doing things like that. You have to find more natural things to do, you know, and stay away from more chemically stuff. But see, so I thought about the sun when I seen this woman. All she probably would have to do is lay in the sun maybe 10, 15 minutes a day and, do it every day or something. And it doesn't have to be long, but you really need something more than a pill. Because the pill says, they say it takes a long time to get in the body and it's not natural. So I think they've hung us up on a lot of things that we are just now getting into and experiencing. Okay, that was a good one. And we have the Starseed Oracle. And I thought about this really, really hard. And this looks amazing. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, and tenderness, rest. Sometimes I am so tired that I just fall asleep, sitting up at my computer, um, and just out there, just gone, sleeping. And I know that my body is just craving to rest and relax a little bit. Just do it. And I try to, but it's hard. Okay, Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being. Cycle, you can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest and refuel, to take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're giving, and it is in need to be respected as much. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out, and as if there are urgent things that simply cannot wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't suitable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorder and mystery illness are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover. When you find yourself running on your reserves, there is enough time. Life will bend towards you when you do. What is your body yearning for? A nap. No, you know, that would be a beautiful night. That would be so relaxing to just be in your own aha moment. Not hearing anybody, hey, Fawn. Just to be me for a little while, just to relax for like a half hour and just let everything go. Move from the brain to the heart when you're doing this, because the brain is manifesting all kinds of crap in your mind, and it's going over with with this part and this part, and you're coming up with a perception in your mind and somebody else's perception, and it doesn't work. So be careful when you're doing like trying to figure it out. No, don't do that. Intuitive whispers, oracle, and this was really, I don't think I've ever got this. And what's interesting is it's a 9. Yeah. Interesting. One next step. One next step. What if you step into the unknown? What if you followed your instinct rather than following the crowd? So often we stop ourselves from taking action out of the fear that we might get it wrong or we are not clear on exactly where we are going. This moment is the time to stop procrastinating. Listen to your gut feeling and take the next step. It could be your gut feeling and take the next step. If it could be design a mood board starting with your novel. Getting out into nature or whatever you desire. The first step is the hardest, so take a deep breath, face the direction you want to go, and step forward. The rest will follow. Now to take one next step, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, feeling your belly and chest rise and fall. In your mind's eye, picture yourself 5 years from now. Where are you? How do you feel? What are you doing and who are you with? With that vision, ask yourself, what is one practical step I can take to move forward that vision? Open your eyes and go for it. That's a good start. That's a good way to be. I mean, it really is because a lot of us have visions that we see all the time. Sometimes they're not worth it. I look at it this way. If I've been down by the crap that I've been through, I don't like to play games. I just like to get to the point and do things. Okay, we are going into the tarot and the oracle. So we are going to do a little bit different. Now these cards are asking you kind of questions. They're putting you in situations and you can use your perception. You heard my perception and the book's perception. Now it's time for you, and you can talk to your girlfriends about it. What do you think? And you can identify the things you are clear about. What part of the reading did you jive with? Because you're like, oh my gosh, she really knew that. I don't do that. But then next thing, whoa, that's what I do. So you'll see little bits and pieces of you and your parents and your friends and this and that. And it'll all go good together. So we got a number 16, which is a 7, and it is rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now. As you expand your life, if you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issues is at hand now. You need only ask and assistance will come your way. Most important support you can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see what many conditions line up as it by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Yeah, it is. And the more we get to know that, the better we are. So this is why she needs rescue. And here's the balloon, the Wizard of Oz type guy. And he's trying to get to, he's got his telescope. I don't know what that is, like a chimney or something. And they're either trying to rescue her, which I'm thinking he is. But I don't know if his little balloon's gonna get down to that part. It's gonna be interesting. Sometimes we need to be rescued. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we would rather be this little flower on the side growing beautifully instead of stuck on the side of a mountain and not willing to do anything, just sit there in fear. There's all kinds of stuff like that, that we like get out. Now we're gonna do the Oceanic Tarot a little different because we have some other oracle cards that want to come out too. So the oracles are coming out first. Okay. And we got number 33. Oh. Peaks of joy. So I'm taking when she gets rescued. These are 33 peaks of joy. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today, no matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and your worked hard for it. You surrounded by three companions, an event that are systematically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hope. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Yeah, it is. Joy is contagious when you're around somebody, but sometimes, yeah, we're not so fun. We get another card. It's a 46. So the rescue, peak of joy, and then 46, 10, falling apart. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart part is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change your course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay with no good be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. Well, I guess with the cracked mask and the two girls in the on top of it, they're coming apart, but maybe it won't be too bad. It just looks bad from the surface. Okay, now, so we're going to be rescued. We're going to have peaks of joy, but then we're going to fall apart. Sounds about right. Now we are going to go to the Dreams of Gaia Oracle, and we got, I thought it was pretty crazy we got that. 14, which is a 5. Self. I was like, oh my, yeah, we got to get this because this is where we are right now. This is where I am. I'm getting self done. I can't help anyone if I can't help myself. Establish a unique and individual identity. Be free of definitions and labels. You have unlimited potential. How has your past shaped you? Identity is fluid and changing. You are is for you to determine. Are you trying to fit in with the wrong crowd? Know who you are. Who do you wish to become? A path of loving expansion. Let go of a herd mentality. Think for yourself. I agree. When we all start walking our own walk and we quit following everybody else's, we'll become our own person. I think you should start working on that because so many people have been led astray to be somebody else. That guy's cooler or that chick's cooler, and I want to be like that. Good luck with that. Let me know if it works. Let's see. We've got okay. Okay. We got the father also, the 5. And I like him. He's cool. The staff is like a sun shining. It looks like he just came from a hunt with his cat. The center of power within the family unit, a time for decisive action, a source of strength, not fear. What did your father teach you? Step up and take charge. Guide, instruct, and inspire confidence. Be interested and supportive, not critical. The buck stops with you. Fulfill your obligations. Allow others their autonomy. Share all tasks and responsibilities. Set up. Step out of the Stone Age. Yeah, that's the problem. These old guys and women, they still think you're their slave and stuff. They haven't stepped out. It'll be like they'll have to have like a 3-year trial on that one. So really, we have to kind of balance it out to be, if we have to, the mother and the father. So you got to pull the feminine out a little bit. Love that little guy or girl, and then you got to put the masculine on when they get in trouble. So yeah, that could be done, and it could be very, very well done. Now we got the golden egg, the death and the rebirth, 7. And what that is doing, the frog's paying attention to it too. It's like you better not be up to anything with that egg. The snake is actually coming out of this black skulls because it is changing color. The snake is actually protecting the baby in the golden egg. It's changing its color because we've got a death and rebirth. Right now, we are in our death spot. We are going somewhere else in our mind and heart, and we're not sure where it is. But the death card is where the baby is. Now we're going to be reborn. Now we're going back into rebirth of our nation, and that's taking place pretty soon. And if the negative crap comes out, okay, start blocking that shit. You don't need that, and a lot of people want to bring you down, so be careful with that. Okay, so now we are going to clarify it with the clarifiers. And we've got the Oceanic Tarot. We got the Ten of Swords endings. See, I just said that. We are going through a death right now of our nation. And the swords, the Ten of Swords, clarified it. Endings. I noticed the other day that when I've been putting stuff behind me, I kind of am forgetting about a lot of bad things. I'll think about it, but I don't really, it's not my space anymore. You'll notice that the longer you start thinking about bad stuff and put it behind you, it goes away. So there's a lot of things I'm not remembering, which is cool. It's cool. Okay, now we got the Nine of Cups. And it's a wish. You're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream of. So make your wish. I think we should all make a wish. Happiness, support, love, entertaining, harmony at home and relationships, abundance. We deserve abundance. We deserve health. We deserve everything we should get because we have been through a lot. Sometimes you think you've been through hell in a handbag, and I wonder about that. Five of Cups, sadness. There's going to be a lot of sadness in this world when we're changing, when we're used to the same thing all the time. The same person you see you've always known from school, and they're passing away, like rapidly. And it's sad because you're like, you'll never see them again on this planet. And you cared about them a lot. Look for and accept support. The situation is not hopeless, and you will heal. Unhappy, rejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, and abandonment. That is going to be on a lot of people's mind. The abandonment. They don't feel like they have any. And I've been going through that a lot. I think a lot of us have been seeing things that we didn't realize until we step back and think about it and observe. Do that observe thing because do it for like a week or two. It's going to take you on one wild ride. Why you didn't hear it? Because your mouth was blocked. Okay, let's see. We got the Two of Wands. It's vision. Look for those around you who share your vision. Work together for great results. Partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, inspiration. That gives you some ideas, some visions of what you would do on this planet if you had the money and the chance. A lot of people said I didn't start a business because I don't have any money. Uh, well, what would help you? Think of that. Okay, where are we at? We got the Two of Wands. That's done. We got the High Priestess, another number 5. And that's wisdom. So you got the visions. And you got wisdom. So you actually have the wisdom, the vision and the wisdom to do what you want to do, but you just don't have the money. None of us really have good money now. Listen to your inner wisdom, which will guide you towards a new educational path, belief, or teacher. Traditional beliefs, ceremonies, unity, marriage, values, and authority. So you got the wisdom. And then you've got the High Priestess, number 2. She's got the intuition. So this kind of reminds me of the masculine feminine. He's the wisdom. She's the intuition. And if they work together, instead of ripping each other apart, it would be amazing. Keep your thoughts and feelings to yourself just now and respect others' secrets as well as your own. Take time to concentrate on your spiritual interests and listen to your intuition. The right teacher will appear when you are ready for the lesson. Wisdom, secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, and visions and dreams. So yeah, we are gonna have some dreams going on. I've had some crazy dreams going on. And but I'm hearing a lot of weird static in the background. And the last one we got was a 21, which is a 3. It's a divine message and it's regeneration. Right now we are doing a lot of regeneration, and the advice is celebrate what you have achieved and embrace new opportunities. You will be full of energy and motivation. The world is your oyster. This is success, completion, celebration, beginnings, travel, motivation, and renewal. That's what it is. That's where we are. So this is where we're going. And I would advise to start with your health. Start with yourself. And once you start doing beautiful things and doing things, people will want to know what you did and they'll want to get on board and they'll start doing what you do. So, okay, it's suddenly Saturday, and yes, tomorrow we're going to Soul Surfing Sunday. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend, and I love everybody. May every step in your journey be magic. And you know what? Just be you.